it's Elise Krenzel at The Real Thing. Today's topic is really touchy for so many women and definitely for a lot of men. And the topic is menstruation. For all you young women who are just experiencing this now for the first time in your lives, here's the message of today. It is not disgusting. It is the most natural human thing. Without menstruation, we would not be able to give birth. And I'm not preaching that you ought to give birth to a child, but the whole cycle of menstruation is the cycle of human female life. And it is a sad fact that in our society, we diss menstruation. We think it's disgusting. We talk about it in such a negative way. Let me give you an example. I was at a cafe the other day, and in the ladies' room, there was a sign that said, "We know menstruation sucks, but please deposit your blah, blah, blah in the bin." Well, it doesn't suck, and it doesn't have to suck. And that is such a terrible way to communicate something that is as natural as your skin. So this is a message, especially to you, like I said, the young girls. Maybe it's because our society is so puritanical and actually is against sex and sexuality. We are taught not to love our bodies. That wasn't the case with me. I mean, I could have gone to the other extreme with my mom because she taught me sex is good, your body's great, and she gave me the pill. I guess it was 15 years old. But going back to menstruation, I guess it was 13 and a half. And she talked to me about it the day that it happened to me. Can you remember when it happened to you girls, ladies? Of course you do. I was in the 7th grade sitting in a class assembly when there was a little blood on the seat. But I was already informed. I knew what was coming. My mother educated me. And thank goodness now in some schools in America, there is sex education. Of course, throughout Europe, there is total sex education. Not yet here in this puritanical society. And so she had informed me that it would be coming. And when it did, of course, I was still a little surprised, but I knew what it was. It wasn't a shock. And she guided me through it. And we went to the store together and we bought tampons or pads. I think it was pads at the beginning. And that was it. There was no big brew and ew behind the whole thing. I'd like to know what your opinion is. Do you have terrible images about it? Do you think it's disgusting? Do you discuss it with your girlfriends? You know, if you're in your teens. And what about the boys? Do they even know what it is? Is that even a subject that is broached in sex education class? My son, who's 14, said, yeah, it is. And he started to become aware of it, I guess, in the last year, year and a half. So he knows what it is. I think we have to change the dialogue here and start allowing women to just be themselves. Women to appreciate the divine feminine. What does that mean? It means loving yourself for who you are, loving every bodily function. We're human, and we're made to secrete things, to let things out. We're made to just function in the most perfect way. So how is it that we could just hate something that is part of our body, that is part of the human cycle? It beats me, but it probably has something to do with the media. So let's begin a conversation on this topic. Let's make it something beautiful. And for those ladies who have boyfriends or husbands or mates who think it's disgusting and won't make love to you during your period, you might as well think about why. Why do they think that's so disgusting? And begin a conversation with them. So that's it for today. See you next week. Bye. Thanks for watching The Real Thing. I really appreciate it. If you want to find out more, you can subscribe to any of the social media. And also you can click on this video and see other episodes. So contact me and give me any comments that you have. I'd be happy to answer them. Thanks.